The number of victims of a hotel fire in a Turkish ski resort has risen to 76. Dozens of people were injured. Entire families consisting of multiple people, including many children, were killed in the blaze. The tragedy occurred at the hotel in the popular Kartalkaya ski resort, located about 300 kilometers from Istanbul. The tragedy unfolded in the morning when the first flames appeared in the wooden building. Panic and chaos broke out. People desperately searched for escape routes, while others watched the fire helplessly. There were 238 people in the hotel.
İnsanların çığlıkları artmaya başladı iyice.
We were awakened by a horrifying scream. At first, we saw only smoke. Then, when the flames appeared, people suddenly started jumping from the windows. Someone jumped from the 11th floor. God help him. They tried to go down using bed sheets. The bed sheets ripped. They fell and died. Others were throwing their children. Among the victims are many children, as the holidays have just begun, and many families have gone to the Bolu Mountains to ski. We couldn't do anything. There were some extra beds on the second floor, so we arranged them so that they would fall on something soft. We just watched the tragedy. All we could do was cry. 30 firefighting units worked tirelessly for 12 hours to bring the flames under control. The firefighting operation was hampered by the location of the hotel, which is on a steep slope. Our firefighters rescued almost 30 people. Of course, there were flames, and they still went in there and performed their duties in very difficult conditions. Distraught relatives are still waiting outside the hospital and morgue for information about their loved ones, and each hour of waiting is an eternity for them. Our loved one was in this hotel. So far, we have not been able to get any information. They are telling us to provide DNA samples and go to Ankara. We have been waiting here for several hours, completely helpless. The Turkish Interior Minister arrived on the scene and decided to personally see to the investigation. There were reports of a number of irregularities. Fire protection systems were said to have failed. It is impossible to describe our pain. Unfortunately, the number of people who have passed away is 76. The investigation is ongoing. The General Prosecutor's Office has already detained 9 people in connection with the incident, including the owner of the hotel. The first funerals for the fire victims were held in Ankara today, one of which was attended by President Recep Tayyip Erdogan. We ask God to have mercy on our brothers and sisters who are being sent to eternity as a result of the disaster that struck them at the hotel. National mourning has been declared in connection with the tragedy in Turkey.